Hello, guides and goddesses. Welcome to Psi Divine. I hope all is well with you and yours, or just you. I do feel a little bit drawn to do a bit of a guided reading, so I titled it Message. We'll see if that changes. It feels like right away, it feels like awareness of someone coming your way or someone already in your environment. Things to consider before overthinking, perhaps. But let's just see who the message is for. And I initially feeling like I'm going to split this masculine, feminine. But we'll again see how things go. It just feels like a message for whoever needs to hear it at this time. Okay. All right. So when I get the sense of something going away. This can be feelings that have finally passed on. Get the sense of letting go, finally letting go. I hear the song Sail Away, Sail Away, Sail Away. I'm not going to sing to y'all. The next word I get is far out, gone away, leaving, sorry. I hear Midnight Train to Georgia. I think that's Gladys Knight and the Pips. I get the word fall out. Far out, fall out. Next, scatter. I get explicitly battle of the X's. So this can be my brain guessing these things. Wither, dither. Something just really like the fog clears. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here is the something I've been waiting for. It's going to be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Now, I picked up my pencil, which I shouldn't do that, but I still was hearing nuclear fallout. So this is happening at this time, or it's coming. This can be a conversation that goes, the word that came to me was ballistic. So be aware of that energy. Let's see what's... You get feelings, and I don't know why I get a fruit basket. I saw a fruit basket, which is interesting, but the strongest color was yellow, and the next strongest color being red. This can be banana, could be apple. So I don't know if that's a thing for somebody at this time. What I also get from the fruit basket is an opportunity for growth, new experiences. There's still fruit to be eaten. There's still a life to live. There's still options. There's still more. Not sure why I stopped at 3 fruit, but there could be 3 individuals you might be dealing with, or 3 that are closest in the situation. I hear Matume, that's an old song. You, me, and he. You, me, and he. Could be you, me, and she. Oh, none of my business. Oh. Whatever this is, this does feel like a comfort with releasing. It feels like it's all right to not be attached or to not hold on any longer, not wait for someone to play catch up in logic or understanding. Let's see what's here by the letters. I hear an old song. I think this Shante Moore, It's All Right. Everything's all right now. Ooh. Ooh. Well, golf clap. Guides and goddesses, whoever's message this is for. Let me do it again. In case you didn't hear, golf clap, golf clap. If you haven't gone through this completion cycle, it's coming. You're going to pass. This is great. This is the end of cycle situation. And the next destination looks like fun. Wow, wow, wow. Let me make sure the heart's in the shot. Okay, right there. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get the angle correct so we can see completion correctly. Sorry about that. All right. So, this looks good. I don't know if I need to go further. This was faster than I thought. Let me say that. I don't really know if I want to dig through what was. And it at least here it feels like pulling cards. So what is there to say? This is cycle completion. This is a turning of the wheel. It's transformation. It's the climax, but not the sticky finger kind. This is rejuvenation, happiness. Yeah, man. Wow. This is lovely stuff. I just don't know if I'm staring at it like, is there any, am I missing? It's so complete. Just, okay. Let's see if, okay. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to, I don't know. Well, okay. Well, I will stop assuming. Okay. So an event, something just happens. It's like the universe helps you get, over the finish line because it feels like something happens that you weren't expecting to happen, but it brings closure. It brings that complete ending cycle accomplishment. Um, hmm. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think the R matches here. Naive, something. Okay, listen, I don't think that's it, but I will put this here. You are fine, whatever the situation is, guys. Um, I just don't. This looks like true completion of a cycle. Wow. Okay. So this is ego stuff too. This is ego stuff too. But it does feel like dealing with a situation that had some complications to it. But it just really feels like the universe helping push you over the finish line, completion, and it wasn't even expected. It's like an unexpected communication situation. You handle it so very well that you realize you're over it. It's for some of you, you might also be dealing with someone else's ego. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody comes in with some egotistical shit, and this, who is this? Okay, so ooh, so this is a blast from the past for somebody. This is a blast from the past. Be very careful of how you deal with somebody from the past that was a smash or a pass. It may have not ended very well the first or the second time before. Oh, nobody wants to talk about what happened. There's that. Okay. Is that how that works? Okay, so you have some old programming returning. Yeah. They're hoping that because of the distance and time that you won't remember that it's old programming. Oh. You may not have told them, or you may not let them know that you're dealing, or you may not be telling them when they approach. You may not tell them that you're aware of the old programming, but you are aware because you hear it differently. So be aware of sharing ego with them when they approach. And I mean like matching it. I don't feel like that's unnecessary because they're lost. So, for some of you, it's someone who did cheat you or cheat themselves. How about that? For some, they cheated you. In other situations, they cheated themselves. And you're going to hear this. You're just going to hear this. You're going to, oh, okay. So as I said earlier, you have completed a cycle. You've completed a cycle. I just don't know how much further to go. So I think the universe wants to let you know, well, super golf clap. Ooh. For the one who has to deal with it, it's not going to be understood to them because there's a 5. And it feels like resistance, misunderstanding, hesitation, all this, just all the stuff that comes with trying to explain oneself for the 100th time or again or period. Just to the one who's experiencing the different version of you, guides and guidesses, it requires a restart. They may try to have a proper restart or talk normal or try to deal. There's just going to be that lesson, okay, for them. For you, it's a completed cycle. For them, it is a lesson. Make sure you have some fun at this time. Make sure you have some fun with your new freedoms. Oh, God. Now, for some of y'all, this is somebody from the past. And there's a... There's still this ending. But it feels like this feels like I don't there's because I still have 2 letters left. Okay, 1. This isn't the message. But there we go. I also see invites. You may also be getting an invite to go someplace. This will involve many or other people, more than 2 people. Looks like quite a few more. Some of you are going to be getting invited someplace that you don't really get to go or you've never been before. Don't say no to that. Because you're... Okay. That's okay. Okay, so for the one getting the invite to someplace unusual or different, be aware there you're gonna meet someone there. You're gonna meet someone there. You're gonna meet someone new. But I feel like there's a no to this. Hold on. Okay, maybe the no is yours, guides or goddesses. There's something great you need to listen. If you've completed this cycle and you got the golf clap and all that data, and you get invited someplace you ain't never been before, or normal people don't get to go, it ain't for everybody. You got to be special or connected to special. You better go, or I'm gonna find you. Do not turn this down. You'd be crazy to do that. Ooh. Okay. Um. Okay. So some of you may deny the invite. If this is coming from an ex, okay, you might say no to that for good reason. But if this is an invite for business or friendships, go. Yeah, you might say no because of how you feel about yourself. Listen, I'm gonna need you to put all those stupid feelings in a box. And if this is a rare, unusual invite, you need to go. Be resourceful. This feels like not putting thought into it. Come on, how many cards need to come up with this? Somebody's not putting thought into it, or just like, it's like, okay, maybe you get a out of the blue invite to the Grammys, and you're like, I'm not gonna go because I look the way I look. I can't afford a dress. You're not being resourceful. And so the universe says you tripping. Very bad in not thinking. Now, if this is somebody you don't feel comfortable with going, or it's somebody who you put into a friend zone for bad reasons, you might be over it. That might be the end of the cycle. So this could be, for some of you, for somebody, this can be somebody trying to tempt you. You already cut them off. They're trying to tempt you with the next thing, or tempt you to try to hold on. Somebody could be dealing or giving you a really great reason for why they're inviting you someplace, but there's selfishness going on, and they actually want. I don't know if this message is connected, but be aware of somebody from the past coming back that you know is already involved. They may be just trying to hook up with you so that they can get revenge on, or feel like they got revenge on, the person that they're serious with. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So be aware of somebody coming back trying to make use of you. Oh, that's not good. Some of you have gotten through this, and the magic of them and their BS ain't working no more. You might have been cool with that crap in the past. But you might be feeling different now. So be aware of hanging on to the past. Because it feels like being aware of the next cycle, the next possibility. Releasing things that tie you to the past. Because that's choice. You are the creator of your experience. And so if you're ready for a better experience, one that doesn't include abuse, misuse, bad communications, harmful situations, insanity, things that you used to go for before you changed, altered, matured, before you crossed this completion line, the victory line, right? You might have tolerated the BS before. And you might have allowed some hanging on before. And the hanging on might have slowed you down. You might be at a place where you realize that old energy was really a harmful matter for yourself. And holding on to it any longer doesn't make things better. It doesn't. It's like magic for self and from that person or that old situation. But it's self-inflicted because for some of you, it's like some of you allowed it to go that far. Some of you waited for it to go that far. And so that was choice. Somebody here might be at the point where they can accept that and say, okay, I did contribute to that. Let's be different. Let's be better. But there's still that desire, whether it's from you or the other, to hang on. To allow that is choice. It is choice. Some are hanging on quietly for love while not loving the self, hoping that things will change. But the only thing that changes is how long it takes to heal when you're stalling it out. So some of you do have if it hasn't happened yet again, it's going to be a jarring situation where you're just like, okay, enough. Why is this happening? Why have I let that go on for so long? Why have I done this? And that can be the beginning of what's next, healing. And being well is a choice. The abuser, the user, bad focus, harmful matters, waiting for something that isn't for you, that costs time, that costs energy. You don't get those things back. You don't get the time back. You can certainly keep the energy in orbit. That's for sure. But if that is the lifetime you decide on, you'll have it. But wellness must be chosen. For somebody, it needs to be accepted that the harmful focus was not love. No love there, no healing there, nothing but bitterness. Nothing but a big stew of bitterness. And it is seen, it's visible. Others sense it, others perceive it. Yeah, look, they all come up. Okay. So, guides, says there is some spine strengthening that you've already dealt with or you're about to. Ooh, furniture shopping. Okay. Let's see. Any angel advice? Wow. Stop focusing on damage. That needs to be that's got to be chosen. The abuser, the user, so you're dealing with ego. Healing needs to be done. You need to focus on better experiences for yourself. That's where the rewards are. That's where the vision lies. Balanced choices have to be made. Oh, again, there's an emphasis here on wellness. Okay? And wellness doesn't necessarily come in getting other people to behave a certain way. The proper behavior or the logical behavior is on you first. There's a lack of gratitude for the blessings around the self. Be aware of that. Be aware of not taking that test. The one that involves protecting the self, not making impulsive decisions that are perhaps only built on bangity bang bang bang, quick interactions, the hunt, the chase. There's an opportunity to take the test, and it's earth level data here, and there is an opportunity. There's an opportunity that needs to happen. But the test must be taken. It involves past behaviors, past allowances, things that were chaotic in nature before. And you know it. And it needs to change in order for you to get to the other stuff. You're strong enough to endure chaotic situations. Well, certainly you're strong enough to not have to deal with that. To have to experience the opposite of that. That is growth. That is truly the spiritual nature, is knowing you could be chaotic and not doing it. Knowing you could focus hard on things that aren't healthy for you and then not focus on it. Knowing you can, but you don't. And there's that forgotten memory map. These are things that may be taught in the family, then experienced with others. There's separation issues, could be coming from abuse, trauma, and it does appear in later on in life. Anything that was suffered in childhood will reappear later on. And if you haven't addressed the situation from the childhood, you probably won't even recognize where that appears in your life as an adult. A lot of people do not. But guidance says you might be there. Some of y'all are there where you're like, whoa, mind blown. Let me point my lasers in a better direction. How about towards feeling better for the self? Some of you have learned or reached a point maybe where for this moment, at this moment in time, you realize happiness may not come through waiting for others or what others can give and provide. Happiness has to start with self. And it must be in the self and visible before it can be realized truly in others. Okay? Ooh. Nonetheless, for those of you who have come over that hill, those of you who have come over that hill, congratulations. I'm sure the others do not expect it. And so before I end this, I will do 3 questions for yes or no. So if you have a yes or no question, only if you have one yes or no question, please focus on that. I will split the deck 3 ways. You choose the deck, and let's get you your answer. Okay. So, with your yes or no question in mind, select which deck catches your attention the most, and we'll go from there. I'm going to start on this side. Did you select this deck for your yes or no question? The answer is yes, very much so. Did you select the center deck for your yes or no question? Oh, okay, we got some variable things going on here. Back to this. This could be about money, a check coming. All your boxes are checked. But I do sense things of value going on here. But let's get back over here. Clarify. Ew. Okay, so there's a situation. This can be not going places. The situation that can be not going anywhere. Someone perhaps not learning or able to deal or make sense of the chaotic condition. No trust. And so there's a test of self that has to be taken. A higher path must be chosen. Balance. Seek balance. Okay. So the first was no here. Now let's go on. Did you choose this one? Okay. So there's a test. Oh, what else? So there's a situation that requires some problem solving that needs your attention. Needs your attention. Somebody feels like somebody's not getting what they want. Clarify. Someone's not getting what they want. You may have to travel to it. You may have to wait for a journey or prepare for one. Hold on. Clarify the secret. The secret you don't know. Thank you. What is the secret, please? I get the energy of having to go someplace, or wanting to go someplace, but there's a block to it, or You have trouble getting there. But there's a block to this. It feels like I get the image now of someone expecting someone to help and they don't. Wanting some attention. Ew. Feels like suddenly finding out about that. Suddenly finding out people are not. Oh. Somebody may be finding out who your friends are in a time of need. Get that sense too. Okay. I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can be a part of future readings. I appreciate you being here. And we'll see what comes out in the next messages. But again, golf clap to whoever is at that next phase, next step, next experience. The past is the past. Done. All right? Beautiful stuff. And of course, naturally, I'm sure that each and every one of you remembers, no matter what they say, you are well. I'll see you next time.